Bonjour, hi, welcome to the stream. I see some people are already there. Welcome everybody. This is Behind My Cloud. This is the place where I learn, try stuff, prep for videos, demos, we build, we learn. It's a safe place. It's a safe place. We chill, we drop that little game. So big plan today. I already have the to-do set. Doesn't look like I have any technical issue. Fingers crossed. So on the stream today, we'll be doing like a quick recap of the tour because I work on the project offline, so we'll do that. And then I want to update the UI because we work in a parallel. Like I just respawned the project beside. We'll be working on the Tiny Admin Blazor website. So right now we are in the alpha version where we move to .NET 6. We're using a bunch of different tech and just to be safe and make sure I was not corrupting anything on the other one, I create another project. But I want the UI to be as much clear as we can. So I would like to be back in the original. So that's part of it today. Well, I want to do a quick pass and bring the UI how it should look. And then we'll try to rush it a little bit more because I feel like last streams, plurals, I've been very, very slow. And I really want that project to be functional again. A few people are reaching out and they want to use this project and it's blocking right now. Like they cannot do it. So want to do that. And I want to push forward as much as I can. So just bringing the functionality as they were in the previous version. So I'm not making them better. I'm just want a parity in the functionality. So that's the plan of today. So I hope you're ready. Get your hot or cold beverage. I will be on water today. It's not vodka. And yeah, we'll have fun for the next 2 hours. So, you know what? Oh, where it is. I don't see it. Well, why I cannot see it? This is sad. Let's run the intro and we'll see you on the other side. Be ready. Welcome back, everybody. So, without further ado, it's time for a recap. So,
previously on Frank's channel.
Exactly. New sounds. I love it. So, previously we work on the Tiny Blazor admin website. Here it is. So, if I just run it like that, it should be there. Voila. So if I click here, localhost, of course it picked the wrong window to open. Come on. There it is. So this is our app. We have the URL manager here. So it's a static. It's a WebAssembly. It's a static website that we deploy on Azure, but it's a Blazor WebAssembly. Right now we have this where we can add new URL. So the Tiny Blazor admin website, it's an administrator site to manage URL function, to function short URL. So like the service exists and then we can manage, so create new and stuff like that. But right now we create new URL. And like what we had last time was this here, the schedule, where now we have the capability of adding schedules. So a URL could be, okay, from every Monday, redirect to this page, and the rest of the week, redirect to that page. That kind of thing. What I did on, and you cannot see it, so I will move this here. What I did during the offline time is I added this, the login. Yay! But, and I had a lot of issues because in Azure, when you go set up your authentication, you need to use HTTPS if you're working with a specific IP or HTTP. Oh, like it's very small. Let me zoom that. Boom. So it's mostly like this. Damn it! Why it's so hard? Anyway, you can have a HTTP localhost or HTTPS with an IP. And for some reason, I'm working in the dev container and like doing a bunch of stuff, and it was generating with an IP, and I couldn't have it, so I did try to add security, like a self-sign certificate inside my dev container. I discovered that it was a really bad practice, so I didn't do it. So there's a little bit of back and forward here, but now I kind of force it to be localhost, and on my website, I'm also, like from my laptop, when I'm trying to run it, I kind of like use on purpose the local host. But for some reason, just try to remove for some reason, it's not working as I want it. So if I click this, it will pop up quickly a window and then just vanish. And it stay there. So like it's something that I did wrong. So I want to test offline and come back with the solution. So right now we don't enforce the to be logged in the when we do the call to the API. So we'll just assume the security is there, and we'll comment the validation, the authentication, authorization. Not authentication. The authorization will comment it on the API side, so we won't have to manage that for now. I wonder if it's this environment that is corrupt. Is it because I'm running in a container? Is it because I screw up something? Yeah. So what I did is to add the login. I thought I was very clever. Maybe I'm not. But what I did is when you start a new .NET application, you could do .NET New, Blazor WASM, and then like give a name of your app, and it will create the app. Or you could you have a bunch of parameters, and like if you want to create your application with authentication, authorization, and stuff like that, what you do is you say, okay, then I want to use, you say .NET New, the Blazor WASM, and then you say auth, and then you pick the authentication you want. For me, it was single org. I want to use the Azure Active Directory that I have in Azure. So I said, well, perfect, let's use that one. Let's go back home here. So I did that. And then and you can specify your client ID and your tenant ID. Those are very easy to find in your authenticate in your AD, Azure Directory. You know what? Like I will prepare like a proper video, I think, with documentation or whatever to make sure that it's clear. Because there are so many different options that sometimes it's confusing. You start thinking you're following one track and you defer, and then it's not working, and like, why? So I want to make like blog post scenario where it's clear A to Z, beginning from N. So yeah, so what I did was .NET New with the Blazor WASM, then I specify my tenant, and then I dash force. So it created a new app in the same folder of where my old app was. And you say, Frank, why did you do that? It override files. And we're like, yeah, that was the point. So then I use git merge to find the difference and just upgrade the file, resolve the conflict, and I had authentication added to my app. I thought it was clever. So let's just do quickly. And I just realized I should have done, say to CB that we started doing a quick recap. So let's go here. I will just minimize this, minimize that, and where it is here. Is it big enough? I'm running right now, maybe I should put it back. I'm running 100%. Maybe I should bring back the 200%. Yeah, no, not for now. Hopefully it's not too, oh, like one thing I could do is just like do this. And now it will be big. Because I'm already at 130% here. So what I want to show you was when I did the merge, and from here, those are the file that change. So we had the project change. So if we have a look here, basically what we did was we added the MSL, the MSAL, and that's very important because I was just reading that from the portal. That's why I had that page open. So when you look at the portal in overview, you have this now. It says starting June 30, 2020, we'll no longer add any new feature in Azure Active Directory Authentication, the ADAL, but the feature will be added in the MSL. So Microsoft. So we need to go absolutely like continue. So that was a good change, and honestly, that's why a few feature didn't work, because they changed it. So we need to fix it and use that one. So that's why we are doing all those stuff. So going back here, so we added that new version, and yeah, I think they did. Yeah, he upgraded the version. Oh yeah, sorry, it's tiny. That's the thing why I don't like having it. I keep zooming. It's more. Let's give it a try for today. So what it did, he upgraded from .NET, the WebAssembly 6 to 6.06, 606, 666. Sorry. Can I? Oh, I can get out. Oh no. Stay open. So that was one. Another one was in program. So the change done in program was just, well, it added the builder, so adding the authentication. So that was just it. Azure AD, now it's part of it. That's it. That's as simple as this. So that was kind of like easy to merge. AppRaiser, that was a little bit more. So cascading authentication. So now there's route to when things you see when you're authenticated are not authorized. So you see like, hey, like redirect to the login and stuff like that. So also that was kind of very easy to merge. Yeah, so there was a route, and there was a. Oh, did I? No. That was this. Imports, well, we import authorization, makes sense. We're not using it yet, but we will. That's how we say, okay, this part is, you need to be authorized, so you need to be authenticated, so we can check your authorization, your access level. We're not doing it yet, but we need to eventually. Then in the CSS, we don't really care. Sample data, I think it was just like, yeah, it's the weather JSON. We don't need that, so we'll clean up that today. I put it in, but app setting development was created. I added it because I want a template to show the settings required. Git ignore will ignore the app settings JSON. So even if you're doing it on your local, and if you push, you shouldn't have that. Have that in the the real project. I didn't have it yet in the alpha, so I kind of redo it. So it's nothing related to the authentication, but I did it there. Index. So in the index, same thing now. Yeah, I was trying to change the name of my app. I said, no, I want to keep mine. I don't know why I had the maximum scale and user scalable, no, whatever, this, and adding the WebAssembly JavaScript stuff. That makes sense. So that was also an easy thing. Import razor, we saw it. Oh no, like I'm going up or down. Oh yeah, I'm going up, but then I was down in the folder. Frank, come on. Okay, in the share, we had the login. That was a total new page. That's perfect, right? And then main layout, just adding that login in the top right corner of the app. So that was also easy to merge. Here, same thing. It was a brand new page. The redirect for login. Survey prompt, they changed that. Well, we'll remove that anyway, so that's not the problem for us. And then in page, we had that authentication, new page, easy. That was cool. And fetch data, we'll remove that. What was the thing with fetch? Oh yeah, fetch data. They were changing. Like I tested it using an API, and what they were doing is loading a local JSON file. So I was like, no. Like keep the version I have. So that's why you see like kind of just adding and removing curly brackets. But we don't need those pages, so we'll remove that anyway. So yeah, I think. So that was the change. So I think I think I will merge that back to main. Start cleaning up. So I think I will merge that to main, create a new branch for like a cleanup, UI cleanup, something like that. We'll try to merge that again to main. And from that, we'll add functionality. Does it sound like a plan, Cloudies? I think it sounds like a good plan. Yeah. So I think and there was like other little files, but it's all kind of new file that I didn't have before, so that's good. So I think right now what I will do is I will merge those things. So if I go here in remote, I could totally do a login to main. Start a pull request. Yes, let's start a pull request. There it is. Assign it to me. Let's go on GitHub. Wonderful. Let's delete that branch. Okay, so now we're here. So let's go main. Let's pull everything. Excellent. So we don't need anymore that branch. Delete feature login. delete that one too. Great, excellent. Yeah, let's do a little drop. It's been a while. Pascal earlier score, so I think he's the winner for today, but and Lurky Dev also land, I think. Woo woo woo. Oh, and today we have a new playlist. If I switch my mouse from different PC, we're listening to Stream Beat Chill Step. Yay! Oh, cool end! The Cliptographer. Excellent. Congrats, Mr. Butt. So now, who are the... I forgot what was the command to see all the... Anyway. Okay, CB, we're done with the recap. Let's start the cleanup. And let's try to add a timer for myself. There it is. Cool. Okay, so what we do, we'll start by creating a new branch. Oh, I missed it. Enter the branch here. Oh, no. Did I say? Yeah, I think I said rename. I don't want to rename. I want to create a new branch. We'll call it feature. And then we'll say cleanup. Cleanup UI. Cool. Excellent. So now if we go back in our Visual Studio Code, we can close this. Oh, it was I think it was still running. Voila. Great. It's done. Okay, so close this. So now we can, you know what? I think what I want to do is check what we have, and we'll do like a matching parity thing. If I open a folder, right, and I go to dev, GitHub, Frank, I think I have the Tiny Blazor admin here. So we'll be able to clean that up. If I open this, open in terminal, and then just do code dot /n. Excellent. And we can close this. Maybe we should have like a little color here. Do I have the extension Peacock? Peacock is a great extension, and you can give colors. So you know what? Let's share that with everybody. Why do you keep opening it here? So what I will do is in the chat. This is so tiny. Oh man. I think I will go back with a bigger screen, everybody. Because it's very, very confusing. Yeah, keep the change. Come on. Okay. I don't want to go here. So yeah, Peacock. And let me zoom out a little. This. I'm setting up in my other screen my chat. And right now it was huge. So I'm just trying to reduce it a little. I like it when the chat was on top. There it is. Cool. So let's add it to the note. There it is in the chat, and I also had it in the note. So if you didn't know, the notes are behind my cloud is the website, and we have like all the notes here are there, like the video, and like if you click, you have like project, the to-dos, like the game result, and the notes are there. So if you're interested, you can always recatch that if you're interested about what's the project working on and stuff like that. So all the URLs are available in behindmycloud.com. Should I put it in the chat? Let's do it so you don't even have to type. Excellent. Okay, that's now huge. But that's okay. We don't need that one. That was the article. I think, you know what, I think I will also put that in the notes, even just for me. I think it's really interesting. I want to learn more. They mentioned here and that was like, I'm going back and forth in different topic. That was the announcements I was talking about when they say like they're moving to ADAL and moving to MSAL. So that's the timeline and the roadmap, and all those things. So I think it will be very useful to know all that. Cool, so I can close that tab. I'm one of those who don't like so much when there's a million tabs open. Good, so that was merge. Code. Great. So now we can minimize this. Now we have Peacock install. That's huge. Now I could go in a more reasonable size. And now if I go Control-Shift-P and I say Peacock, I can have now color. So I say, hey, change for one of my favorite color. I could say, hey, just like give me a random color. And I think I will do that for now, just for fun. And now we have some kind of peach skin tone, or like white guy skin tone. Pink, I don't know what it's called. It's kind of a pink beige. So now we'll be able, if we go back in code, we'll be able to say, okay, what was in that specific page, and we'll be able to bring that in the new one. And this is huge. Boom, boom. Okay. So now the other Visual Studio Code, it's here. So now let's go. So we are not in the API. I want to go into the admin. And I want to go into, if we go start the root, I think we could check index, how it was, right? So src tiny blazer admin www root and then index. Oh yeah, they were the clipboard copy thing that I had it, right? Is there a... Yeah, there is, Frank. Cool. I'm not sure I want my Sync Fusion to be on the top. I think I would like to have them also at the bottom. I'm not sure why it's there. Maybe because it was there by default. So let's just bring the script down. And I'm not sure I like them to be there where they was before. Maybe an import. The bootstrap was there. Bootstrap 4, now we're bootstrap 5, maybe that's why. If I do Control Shift F and I search for that file, it's not even there. Okay, maybe it's new. Okay, and now this window clipboard thing, write text. I think that's when you copy the thing. Do we want to add back this right now? I think we could. Right? So that will be our last piece of script. There it is. So now we'll have the clipboard copy function available. Instead of just loading, you could say loading all the tiny URL. Just for fun, right? Cool. So now we have this page done. So now we could, yeah, like that was import. Okay. So now we could go into pages. Authentication. See, we don't have content here. Like, I'm just doing the cleaning like I was mentioning. So here we don't have, so we just have authentication, index, static, and URL. So here we can remove counter, we can remove fetch data, yeah. So let's do that. The reason why I was keeping the fetch data was because it was calling a function, and initially I was trying, okay, can I do this how it's done by like the new way, but yeah, we don't need that anymore. So let's remove this. So just remove, please, delete. I know. Counter, I don't want that anymore. Delete. Yep. And now index, let's have a look. Yeah, we can improve a little bit that page. So that will be this instead. And I think we'll just copy everything and we'll see if we keep everything. So welcome to the Tiny Blazor I'm in, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. This is the front end solution using blah blah blah. Okay, boat practice using Blazor WebAssembly. If you want to learn more about Tiny, please refer to that. Main logo. Oh, so we need that image. I think we don't even have that folder. Yeah, see? Oh, what's happening? Look like we have a new follower. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, very appreciated. It's a cool new emoji with the Halloween hat, the witch hat. Welcome, very appreciated. We'll have fun here. You could play just like Pascal here, typing drop in the chat if you want, like this. You can add an emoji after if you want. It's purely fun. Pascal, congrats, 65%. Game CB. The chatbot is monitoring our best scores. So yeah. And Shirley Dev is here. Excellent. Welcome aboard. You got that. Guacamole. I like the name. Code by mistake. That was amazingly strategic. Just like, yeah, we'll fall down straight. And Jeff Hat. Excellent. Yeah.
Previously on Frank's channel.
Yeah, Jeff Hat is here too. It is indeed. Yeah, so we're just doing some cleanup, we upgrade the solution, breaking everything, and now we're just like bringing the functionality back. And right now I'm just focusing on the UI, so it looks good, but we're missing that folder image and Blazor. If I look at the other, why can I? Okay, boop 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 boop. There it is. Now I could go here. I have a folder image that is in the www root. Yeah, so I don't have that here. Can I? It would be cool if I could just like do something like this. It worked! Did you see that? That's so cool. Oh, did he add his stuff? Untrack. No, I want it track. Please track that file. Changes. I didn't like it. How am I supposed to say track that file? Commit change. I thought you had like, see now I have like that little U thing. I thought it was just like open. What is it? I think it's no, not open in terminal. I think, yeah, on Windows it's Reveal in File Explorer. Open timeline, open file history, no. Remote, commit change. Is it what I want? Open the change previous revision, no. Okay, let's open a folder. I go dev, github, f, and we are here. Source, tiny, www root, images. It is there. If I remove it, can I remove it and paste it back? You cannot move the file to itself. No kidding. But it's there. I wanna make sure it's tracked. Yay! Who led? Undefined process. Congrats. Oh, Frank, you need to reduce this. There it is. So now if I look here, okay, way smaller. Okay, so it is track. Why? It's strange that it is not showed here, untracked. Why here it's show untracked? Maybe I need to refresh. This is strange, right? It shows as untracked, but it is tracked. Oh no, here, it's there. No, it say untrack. Oh, everything now is like waiting. Okay. But I thought it was not there before. Maybe it was just me. Git knows it. Git knows of it, but wasn't being committed. Yeah. It's just I'm so used to like maybe I didn't see it. Do you have to save change? Cancel. So yeah. You're right. I think I just need more coffee. I was somewhere in between reality and I don't know. So now we have our page working in the new, right? Yeah. So now we have this. So that should work, right? Thank you, by the way, Encha? Encha? How do I pronounce your name? Encha? Is it that? Is that how you pronounce your name? I want to make sure I have it correctly. Welcome aboard, by the way. Welcome behind my cloud. The last one. So, Encha.
Bonjour. Hi.
GT is here. Welcome aboard, sir. How are you? How's everybody? Friday, assuming it's still Friday for everyone, except if we have someone. I think it right now it's tomorrow only in Australia, New Zealand.
Bonjour. Hi.
Jason. Hey, buddy. How are you? How's your Friday? Doing well. Friday morning here. Friday morning here too. No snow. We have like extremely warm weather where I live. Like we're going. What's the conversion? Let's have a look. They were talking about it at the radio because people are like, "What the hell is happening? It's supposed to be cold and like it's warm." I want to go to this page. Oh, do I have a weather thing on? No, okay. So let's put it in Fahrenheit for the Americans between us. So 50 today, 72. It will go up to 72. And in Celsius, it will go up to 22. It's unnatural for this period of the year. Like, see, there's a minus coming up. Last week, I think 2 days ago, it was -2. So like 20 is kind of like out of scope right now. It's just and in the west, they have snow. Had a colleague yesterday on a street on a meeting call, and I could see outside it was all white, so like an inch or two of snow. No, it happens, Jason. Damn it! That was just all yesterday, right? Because yesterday you said the snow was coming, but it was not there. Damn, that's a lot of snow. 4-inch is a good start. Like when the first snow is 4-inch. That's good. Well, yeah, it came out. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I saw Japan also had snow. Like I was seeing like a phone booth with like a pile, like maybe like a foot of on snow on top of that phone booth. A foot. That's crazy. Like, well, I'm not sure if I'm bragging or not, but you know. This weekend I will be biking or kayaking. 20 will be very nice. Snow, I haven't seen that for more than a decade. I don't miss it, Pascal. Pascal, you're in the South America, am I right? Forgot. Yep. Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, I don't think it would be nice to have snow over there. Like you're not prepared. Here we are prepared. Like I'm winterizing all my backyard, removing the stuff. I'm lucky enough to have like a very small pool, so now I reduce the water, put antifreeze in the pipes, and like you need to like there's a lot of maintenance preparation for winter. So I did that now. So not ready for the snow. The longer I stay away, the better. I don't know. I enjoy I'm lucky. I think I'm lucky. We have here. I live in East Canada, so in Montreal, around Montreal, not in Montreal. Montreal is a big city, and I wouldn't have a backyard if I live in Montreal, I think. I like the 4 seasons. I like summer. I like falls for the lower temperature, so you could go outside and like hike without sweating too much. There's practically no bugs because it's cold. I really like that. And winter is cool. Like if you put proper clothing, you could do winter sports that otherwise you can't. And spring is nice because it's like, okay, like life is coming back and it's beautiful, but there's that first period of the spring where like just everything is melting and look dead, and you cannot do anything because you cannot go in the wood because everything is melting, flood. So I would say that my least favorite is spring because of that first half. There's just like that look like sadness, and then after that is like the big happening, right? All the trees are getting back there, leaves, flowers are coming up and everything. But yeah, New England. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you know what, I like shoveling. Of course, when like there's a 1 meter of snow to shovel or it's -40 outside, but even that -40s is, like it will be hard the 5 first minute, and after that, it'll be fine. I used to be the only one on my street that was not using a contractor, someone that come with like a big tractor to clean up your driveway. And my wife was like, "Why are you doing this?" Well, I enjoy it. But when I start traveling, back in 2020, 2029, I was like, well, maybe I need someone now because my wife and my daughter won't be able to be as efficient as I was cleaning. So now I'm using a contractor. But often I will do a little bit of it. Well, like even if like a contractor come, like it won't clean everything, right? Your cars are there, so like it will remove that big snowbank on the side of the road, and you could move your car and wait until they come back. But I prefer most of the time just cleaning it myself. Okay, let's focus back to the code. But yeah, snow is coming definitely for like some of those who are in the Snowball, if it's a word, area. So we have that now. So we were in we were in this. Okay. So we did index. So URL manager will probably add more functionality in this today. Statistics, I don't want to bring it right now, though I could. I'm just wondering. I think I will wait until I really had the functionality. Like I want to clean up, not necessarily add more stuff that we're not using. So I think we're good now. No, in shared. Yeah, the main menu, we could change that, I think. Let's add this other page. Shared. The main layout, I think it was pretty basic, right? Yeah. Main layout, nav menu. The nav menu, I'm saying it really Frenchy. So now I have 4 row here. So I had the tiny blazer. I had the home, URL manager, fetch data. We'll have click statistics, but it won't work for now. So why here was 4 and now we have 3? I don't know. So maybe here we could say coming soon, or just soon. Try to keep it tight. Should go center. Boom. Since we're comparing, if I'm looking there, no, it's the other way. If I'm looking here, yeah. For me, that side is the old one. Should reverse to help, but nah. Should learn. It's like, this is the new one, this is the old one. It's quite the opposite on my side. I just need to learn it. Okay, so I think right now we did a nice cleanup. Let's try it. Let's see if we did a good job. Always forget that thing. I should configure it. There's a SWAT configuration. Of course, I did the Control-C first, so that's not working. We'll go. No, I want to go right. Boom. So I'm hiding files that we don't use, and it didn't work. Why? Oh, because we're not in the good folder. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's true. It opened. Okay, so now we are in SRC. It's small, eh? Boom. We are now in SRC. Can I? There it is. I knew it was there in the history. Great. So localhost. Let's open this. Let's bring back a size. Did you see the? Oh, maybe I should start it again. If I refresh, did you see it? the loading, it will show up in the top right corner saying like loading all those tiny URL. Well, yeah, so cool. So now we have our logo, we have this, and it's all looking weirdo because click statistics is way too big. I should have put here instead of .NET Run, I think it's .NET Watch Run Watch. I forgot what it is to have the hot reload. That's also another thing I need to. There's so much stuff I need to learn again. Okay. So click statistics. Maybe that's why it was 4. I have no idea what it is, the 4 here. Let's just give it a try. Anyone know? Like, I forgot, like that's really the bootstrap thing? The CSS stuff? Look like it's just alignment. Still, this is looking bad, so I think I will remove the soon. Just keep it simple, and I will go back with the 3 here, and we'll remove that. And yeah, I think those icons also will need to change, right? Because plus for URL manager and like stats, that doesn't look like a stat. That look more like the URL manager, and we should have like a pie chart or something like that for the stats, or like a graph. I think, yeah, that's, you know what? Let's change that right now. So I think I like this for the URL manager, right? Voila, whoops. And now we just need to to find the other. I think it's Bootstrap. If I Google that, Open Iconic Blazor. Was it Iconify? Icon. Guess if I go in the what was it again? The index. Bootstrap. I thought it was Bootstrap. Man, doesn't look like it was that. It looked like it was really. Ah, excellent. Where those icons come from? Iconic icons. So yeah, so just asking la 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 la. Fetch data. So there they are. So maybe chart. I think this one will look better. This one or this one? Maybe that one. Oh, that one? That one? Yeah, that one is... Yay! Damn, Pascal. Oh, that was DT Sum. Well, congrats, DT Sum. Oh, no, wait, Pascal also then. Wow. Fragbird, someone Fragbird. You need to try today. Everybody's lending. Though, usually... I'm not sure. See? Do I need to keep the OI? Did I just... Yeah, I think I... Yeah, I said that one I like and I want to change that one. Frank. Well, I think... I'm not sure I need to keep the OI there. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. I forgot, what was it? I forgot the... Yeah, it's only showing mine. I forgot what was the one, what's all the stats from everybody. Okay, come on, up. So it didn't like that one. So I feel like we didn't do something correctly. So those are the open iconic icon. So maybe we should try in those. Ooh, I need to find a way to use that one, the little cloud. Can you see it? Okay, so let's have a look. Do we see anything that look like a chart, or bar chart, something like that? There's that one. Oh, like there's that one bar chart, but I thought that one was cool, but definitely more audio. Okay, so we have a bar chart here. I think that will be it. Was that one? That one is more like Wi-Fi signal. They're pretty accurate. Oh, that one maybe? No, that's more. Yeah, so I think we'll go with this. Oh, I think we'll go with this one. Okay. So it's this. And I feel instead of the semicolon here, I need to put a dash. I feel like that match. So let's give it a try. I will need to stop it and restart. And while this is happening, let's give it a drop, and I'll use a little emoji. Nah. Woo! Oh, that's cool. I put a hat on top of my. I didn't notice that. Was that doing for all the others also? Was it happening on all the others? Okay, cool. Now it's there. I don't know why I keep opening it here. And I land. So now I have a score. Excellent. GT sum, yeah. Drop. Groversaurus also land. That's pretty cool. Freda the cat. Yeah, it's a good Friday today. So I like those emoticon emoji. I think it's cool, right? URL manager, see like the URL. I know like it's hidden right now. But yeah, URL manager and clicks that looks cool. And home, little home, right? I think that's a good stuff. So we'll have our URLs showing up, and stats. Well, it's not working right now. Sorry, there's nothing. Excellent. I didn't remember. Oh, and we could do that. Does that work? I love it. Anybody need to go to the bathroom? Okay. So we have our icons. We did a nice cleanup of everything. See, now it's raining and it's chilly. It's getting chilly in my cloud. Does it work for you if you do sun, exclamation point sun? Does it work? Anyone in the chat want to try that? Exclamation point sun should bring back the white cloud and stop the rain. Not sure if you need admin permission. Look like it, right? We're back with white cloud. Yay! Hey, Manposi, welcome aboard. Thank you for the following. Very appreciated. We're having fun here, just cleaning up a project after a migration, updating the stuff, broke many different changes, functionalities, I mean. So we are upgrading it, bringing back the functionality, and today we're kind of trying to push it, bringing as much as we can. Time is flying. We'll still have about an hour of work we can do, so yeah, looking forward to that. Welcome. It's a safe place. Feel free to ask any questions. I'm myself a .NET developer for 20 years. I don't know how long has been .NET there. I stopped coding for a while, so now I feel so rusty. So like I can read it most of the time, but I feel like my .NET is not, using the latest functionality. So I think in future stream, I may do something where like we're focusing and learning stuff. And in fact, you know what? Where is it? I'm reading a book right now from David. Let me open that. I'm rushing. Where is it? I'm reading a book about Blazor. Oh, I could put it in the, oh yeah, should, you know what, instead of doing that, that's not good. To prove that I'm reading it, but if I do this, yeah, I'm reading this book. If I remove, oh, come on, Frank, this book. Really good one. If you're interested into Blazor, let's have a quick look where it is. It's a learning Blazor Dave Alpine, and it's a Norelli, so I will open the Norelli book. So that's the book. Really good. We'll add that to the notes at the same time. Note. Voila! It's available on all the good bookstore and even the less good one. Okay. Yeah, so I'm learning the best practices and stuff because I know enough to be dangerous. That was my point. I know enough to be dangerous. I know to make things work, but I need to resharp my skills using the greatest and latest. .NET 7 is there, and like I have no idea how to use that power. So yeah, so my point was, if you have any question, there's no stupid questions. I don't know everything. We'll look together and we'll have fun. So yeah, welcome aboard. Oh, not in the middle. Okay, so now we have a functional website. We did some cleanup. I think now we could move, push that functionality. So let's go back into get cracking. So we have those. Yeah, so I will stage everything, right? Page, yeah, we're removing that, updating this, updating share, W, adding the images. Yep, okay. Committing the change, pushing the change. Excellent. And I think I will merge right away. So let's do this. Start pull request. Yeah, that's a good cleanup. Wonderful. And just like bam, just like that. Do this and yeah. Delete that branch. Excellent. So now. So we're working on the alpha tiny Blazor admin, but I think now I will be very, very close and we'll be able to bring it to, where is it? To the real project here, the tiny Blazor admin. And I will be able to clean up that website, removing all the things. See, that's the stats. It's coming up. Okay, cool. So, CB, I want you to stop tracking time on task number 2. Voila, it's done. So now we need to update the pages, right? Update. Oh yeah, I want to add the update. I was like, update? What's update? Yeah, okay, let's do that. So let's do CB start task number 3. Excellent. Cool. So now updating. That would be fun because we need to update the UI and we need to add a function into it also. So possibly a lot of stuff. Cool. One thing we could, oh yeah, we should stop the project. One thing I think will be interesting is if we go back into URL Manager, before in the grid, yeah, see, there was like those buttons, the unclick clip to clipboard. I think we could add that again. And the clip to clipboard, was it the function we had it back to the index page? No, clipboard copy. So where that clip to clipboard thing was coming from, let's have a look to the previous version. All maximize now. So with Control Shift F, I could search between all the pages. So now I'm looking for this. Apparently it's in so it's a task inside that page where I use inject. Not even sure what that thing is. And I'm using the JavaScript runtime, and I say, hey, just call this clipboard copy text URL. Clipboard copy, and this clipboard copy, yeah, that's the function. Okay, so we want this. We want to add this in our code. So let's do that inside the URL manager. Or maybe it was already there. I didn't see it though. It's very, is it me or it's very flat? Like the tab are not, I don't know, it looked like it's very compressed. Okay, so I want to add this. I need to add it inside the curly brackets. Yep. What if I do a reformat, format document? Ah, it's a little bit better. So now invoke, this is not there. The GS runtime does not contain a definition of that. I need to add this. Non-nullable property must contain a non-nullable when executing. Yeah, that will need to. Oh, so that's. Oh, so I have a property. I thought, like, what? What? Now I have a task. Whatever. It's good. So now we can add back that little button. So we can add back again this thing. So we have now the new column. We have, oh, I think, you know what? I think I will just remove it to this. for now, though. Can I show everything? Context. So that had the schedule. Man, I need to right? Can I format again? Really? Okay, so that's schedule. Not sure. Count. Schedules doesn't have a count. Is that property missing? Wouldn't have the. If we go back and schedule. Indeed, it looked like. Oh no, schedules, not schedule. I don't see I'm sorry, like I'm hiding that. Let's go back into I'm looking for schedules plural. So oh yeah, I should. I think it should be there, right? Because in URL short URL entity, so let's go here. Short URL entity, we have a list of, oh no, it's an array. Yeah, we have an array. So should it be count with parentheses then? Count. Return the number of, oh yeah, so what's the problem? Okay, you know what? Let's save this and just let's run it. Let's see. Let's see how we are doing. And we are failing. Excellent. There's a lot of warning. Okay, build error. Okay, can I do then .NET build? Oh, okay, yeah. If I do .NET build, it will build both. There it is. So now I have my errors. So here, it complained that cannot convert method group to string. On line 44. Do I need to do this? No. Do I need to say toString? Will that fix the problem? And cannot convert a lambda expression delegate because the function type block implicit. Whoa, okay, so where that was? Okay, let's first see if that first one is fixed. No. He just doesn't like my stuff. Oh, context. Enumerable. This method is not valid given the context. Oh, lent? Maybe it was a collection before? Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Okay, and here we need to go at line 249. We don't even have so... was it the same thing then? Yeah, okay. I will need to understand like all those warning also eventually, right? So let's run it. Sorry, it opened again down below. So now we have this. Cool. So now we have the copy button. So if I do this, oops, sorry. If I do this and I paste it, it's localhost because I don't have any domain name, but it put the good, right? I was copying 23-FR, sorry. So it's working. That's cool. And there are 0 schedules. So what if I say, give me one who has schedules? The sort is not working also. Oh yeah, so I can sort by that, but this one doesn't work. Strange. So we had this, oh yeah, so the chart, yeah, so we had 3 columns. We had it, right? Let's go back to the top of the page. Yeah, so we added this column. That was our click button. Then we had the schedule button. Oh, and that's just the length. Oh, and if schedule is null, it will put 0. Okay, I feel like that was taking a lot of places though. Yeah, you agree? I feel like schedule could be a little bit more narrow, so like URL is longer or like title is longer. I feel like schedule is taking a lot of place. So in column, grid, right, that one, could put the width and say 80 is maybe too small. Let's do 100 for now. Okay, so now we need to stop it. Control C. Now I would like to add the edit button. And I believe it's around here. Edit, yeah. That's what I want to add. But for that, we'll need the edit, the function edit short URL. And I'm totally hiding it. So Frank, move to the left. Voila. Oh no, I was not hiding it. Yeah, edit. So if we stay here and I click this, now go back in the other page and we use again our super function, I can see that this function is available there. And usually it's using the authorize, but we'll skip that for now because we're not yet ready. The logging is there, but there's something broken, but maybe just my environment. So I won't bring this. I will just bring that part. And we'll need to do a little bit stuff here because we move a lot of things around. So that's to save. I'm calling my HTTP. Okay. Edit URL. Edit URL is a property that I don't have anymore, and I need to call that function. Edit URL here. Yeah, it was defined here. That's great. So we just need to add it also in our stuff. I want to specify it's private. Let's do it. Private. Okay, so now we set what was passed in from that button click into our function, and we show the edit pop-up. So we need now to bring back that edit pop-up. That will be fun. So first, let's bring the button back, right? So where was it? Was here, right? That's the edit. So we need to bring that back. Voila. So now the edit button is back. Cool. And now we need the, so that was the show create pop-up. I don't think I have the, yeah, we'll need to bring the edit pop-up. Show edit pop-up is also not there because the pop-up at all is not there. So I need to add this pop-up. I wish I had, yeah, one thing in the future that I need to do will be to create, how do you call that again in Blazor? Not container, components. I wanted to see Fritz with the Twitch hat. Okay, so I need to go back in my other project, and we need to bring back the pop-up. So here we have it, the edit pop-up. So we need to bring all that code up until here. So we have the create pop-up, that hen here. So let's, did I land? Oh no, okay, Shirley Dev, Lurky Dev. Yeah. Cool, so now I just added back the show edit pop-up, and that thing doesn't exist. So we'll need to create it. Right, so here we have this one, so we'll do bool bing equal false. So I don't think I want the private and the, I think if I don't put anything, they are private by default. Oh, one thing I did try also, like I'm opening a parentheses here, I start messing around with NeoVim. And a bunch of functionality inside NeoVim and stuff. And my point was to try to get it to, I'm here now, you can restart the stream, hello. Hello, Sir Lee. How are you? We won't restart because you're late. As much as I appreciate you, you're late, buddy. Welcome. Huh? Hang on. Team leader wants to call. Okay, so but you know what? Like you arrive in time to try to score anything. It's a very generous Friday today, so you should definitely fly. I think a lot of your bots landed today. I think if Fragbird was there today, it will probably have landed, maybe twice in a row. But you know, he decided to not show up. That's his problem, right? I cannot do anything for him. It's sarcasm, just in case. Sarcasms. Okay, so so show it pop up. Blah blah blah. It's modal. So save. So when we close it, we need. Interesting. We need this function now. The I didn't put my silence mode. Let me do that right now. I'm very happy that. Where is it? It's here, I think. No, it's here. I want alarm only. Okay, let's come back. So I need this function. So double click Control C, switch to the old window, and now Control F. We know it's in this page. We'll find it. So this is it, the task, save update. So we'll do this. So bring that here. So we can do something like this here. Oops. It's a little, is it small for you? No, it's big. So we don't have AZ client for now because before we're working with a library and stuff. I removed that for simplicity. I will add back a better structure, and that's why. That's one of the reasons why I'm reading that book, to follow the best practices. But until then, we'll just kind of like make it work, and then like when it's working and people can enjoy it, we'll update it. So like it won't improve the feeling, just the code, and ease the maintenance for us in the future. So now we need to change that. Instead of doing this line, we'll need to do something like this here. So we'll just do this instead, right? Voila. And I'm not sure, it's a short URL request. We'll need to change that. It wasn't edit URL? I thought it was. Did we not create that? Yeah. Did I create the wrong one on top? Oh, because it's expecting. Okay. So we created where it was a short URL entity. I think it is a short URL entity. There it is. Okay, so now we need to make sure this function exists. So that's the code from the page. So we could commit that, saying let's pretend it's done. Let's say draft. Drafted? Is it the word draft? When you finish doing your draft. And now, so I want to keep that thing open, but we'll need to go in the API and add another page, because right now in the functions we don't have a function called update short URL, and we don't need any more this. So that's one thing I forgot to remove. Well, we need to add another function. So before that wasn't done. So if we look here, before it wasn't there. The API wasn't there. The code was inside the URL shortener, and that's one thing we changed. So we'll need to do that. Let's have a look. So I think if we go here in GitHub, I mean, if I go in URL shortener, just here, my mouse battery is going low, and I go in source, shortener tool, and now I have this URL update. That's what I'm looking for. So that's the page I want. So let's just bring everything. So here inside function, I will just add a new page. We'll call it update URL update. And from there, we'll have everything. Boom. So now we'll need to change it a little bit because I don't think it's Cloud 5net anymore. So if we look into the URL shortener, the domain, oh no, okay, Cloud 5net function, that stay the same. Azure Web Jobs, I don't think we have those anymore, right? It's a worker and worker HTTP. Yeah, we'll have to change that. Cool, so let's have a draft here done. So we need that part. I should have create a base class. See, another thing, like in every function, I want a logger, I want to read the setting and stuff like that. So I definitely need a base class. I will put that all in it and I'll inherit from that base class. But right now, I just want to make it work, so I will copy paste. It is really bad because, as you can see, I probably thought about that earlier and I still didn't do it. But yeah, so here in my class, so this is my class, I will do this. So now I have my logger, I have my, and it's complaining because it's declare never use. What? Cannot declare an instance member static. Oh, because it was static. Whoops. I wanted to do this. So yeah, it's public class, no more static. And I don't want that since it won't work again. And I want the I want this, I believe, instead. So function name, okay, so yeah. Okay, so all that was to requests. Yeah, I think this we can remove. That's the validation of our authentication. We don't want that right now. And I think what I will do is I will bring the declaration of the function here. So is now not function name anymore, but just function. And I tend to forget how to write those here. And it ends here. So we'll just bring that here just so I could Frank, copy, bing. Ah, I did it again. Damn. Copy, paste. Okay. So instead of function name, we just want function. Voila. So now it's async task, no static. Okay. It's not action result, it's HTTP response data. Okay, run, and then HTTP trigger, that's correct. Authorization level anonymous, that's good. Post, we need a post because we are passing an object. We want to update, you know, like from the UI, we'll have everything. We'll put that in a JSON object and we'll pass that to our function. That's why we want to post. That's one of the HTTP functions, so it's important. The root for now, we'll keep it null. Here again, it's not an HTTP request, it's a HTTP request data. So let's add the word data. Cool. So now I don't need to pass the logger because I don't do dependency injection. Because and I will remove the principal for now because we're not looking at it. Whoops. Voila. If I say format, I could remove this. It was much easier than I thought. Whoops, I have an extra line here. I feel like you should be here. That should be here, and you may be there. And there's an empty line here. Voila. So now it's not log anymore, it's logger. So let's do research and replace. Was it the only one? No, there's another one there. There's another one here. Whoops. We'll say the capital is important. Cool, I think we did all of it. Great. Okay, so now we have this, we have the settings, execution context, system threading, voila, so now we have that. So this is missing. Okay, because we're missing the domain. Oh yeah, we're missing this. So voila. Cool. So now we have our identity. Okay, so now bad request object status. Oh yeah, we need to change that. So how I was doing it, I think it's easier now. Yeah, create response and you put your stuff. So instead of like return blah 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 blah, oh yeah, but status not found. Okay, and there's one overload. So I think what I need to do here instead will be to return create response HTTP, and there's there's an overload of that. So what are those overload? What are those parameters? Oh, the status code. So how can I return the object? Oh, okay. So it's great. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. Well, I thought I want some. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Voila. So that's done. So if there's nothing, well, we cannot update nothing. So we'll do it. Here, same thing, right? So let's. Whoops. Voila. Bad request. That's. Bad requests. So here it's trying to get the config. So we don't need that anymore, because we already have it. And the storage helper, it's also done for us, right? No? I thought I did a function for that. This is how I create the storage helper. Okay. So that instead we do this. Voila. And storage helper doesn't have There's a lot missing. Config custom domain. Config is app settings, right? Yeah. So it's app settings, and then we're looking for custom domain. Voila. Do we have the host? I think we'll need to keep a few. We'll need to keep work for next session. See, the time is flying now. I'm fine rushing the functionality, but I don't want to rush like the code, the logic. So here we have again a bad request, and we're returning an object. Okay, so we'll still have plenty of work to do on that one. So I need to commit my work. Cool. So now, who is streaming? Interestingly, I don't see anyone. That's interesting. Well, it's not interesting. If I check here, who should we raid? Who's streaming right now? Jackie Code. Is she? Let's have a look. Julie. I don't know. Who should we raid? Any ideas? Suggestions? Mostly alone, so I think I will. That will be it. We won't raid anyone then. Well, I'm glad for the viewers or they did a little bit of the day today with me. I'm very happy about that. We had a great stream. I think a lot of people did score, so that's wonderful. So I will publish all the show notes and the recording session if you want. Yeah, so I will see you next Friday for more. And don't forget, have a great weekend with or without snow. Bye-bye. And we need to stop it now. So stop now.